רק לפני ימים אחדים, הרב עובדיה יוסף כינה את דוד סתיו אדם שאינו ראוי, שאין לו יראת שמיים. האיש הזה מסוכן ליהדות, מסוכן לרבנות, מסוכן לתורה, ואני אחריש. ואני שואלת אותך, הרב סתיו, לפני שניכנס לגוף העניין ולמה שיש לך להציע, איך הצלחת להרגיז כל כך את הרב עובדיה?
האמת היא שאני לא יודע. אני מאוד מעריך ומאוד מכבד את הרב עובדיה. אני לומד בספריו, הוגה בפסיקותיו. כואב לי מאוד, נפגעתי מאוד, אבל אני יודע שיש אנשים בעלי נשמות טובות שמאז ומתמיד ידעו לסובב בכחש אנשים גדולים, ואני רואה את זה כעוד אחת מהתקלות שנגרמות על ידי אנשים שהם בעלי לשון הרע שהטעו את רבם.
אז בהקשר הזה עוד שאלה אחת, כשאריה דרעי, אני לא יודעת אם אליו התכוונת, אבל אז לכן אני על אחריותי לא אומרת, כשאריה דרעי אומר שהוא יודע שרבנים בכירים בציונות הדתית באו והזהירו את הרב עובדיה מפני הרב סתיו, אני אמורה להאמין לו?
מה את רוצה שאני אגיד לך?
אם אתה חושב שיש רב כלשהו מן הציונות הדתית שחושב שאתה לא ראוי.
לא, זה ודאי. אני בטוח שיש אנשים שחושבים שאני לא ראוי לתפקיד, וזו עמדה לגיטימית. האם מישהו מהרבנים אמר לרב עובדיה שאני רשע? שאני לא שווה כלום? אני מעריך שאף אחד לא אמר. אבל את יודעת, אנחנו חיים בחברה פתוחה וחופשית, ואנשים מרשים לעצמם לומר כל מיני דברים. בוא נאמר שאני לא הולך לקבל הטפת מוסר כלשהי, מאנשים עסקנים כאלה או אחרים, בוודאי גם מכאלה שהורשעו בפלילים במדינת ישראל, ואני לא מהם אני ניזון ולא מהם אני חי.
For the sake, Rav Stav, for the sake of our friends from abroad, we'll switch for a couple of minutes to English. And I wonder if you can try and encapsulate in a couple of sentences, what is it that you bring with you that will create another kind of dialogue between the religious establishment and a secular person like myself?
We are trying to create a rabbinate that will be committed for the Jewish people as a whole, as a nation, and not for one segment of the Jewish people. We will not serve not political, neither financial interest of any kind of political groups that use the rabbinate as a tool to promote their own interest, if not to say their corrupted interest.
Which is the case today?
No, I don't want to say anything
Otherwise
about...
there's no need for change.
Okay, so each one has the right to think what are the places where he could say that he finds certain cases, or that you will see that the way that the population is treated is not a way that serves, that is really to confront with the real challenges that the Jewish nation has to confront with. And I will give you just one example. There are in Israel more than 1.2 million immigrants that arrived to Israel since 1990. Most of them find it very difficult to prove that they are Jewish halachically. And we are committed to the halakha. We are committed to the Orthodox halakha. But still, we see as our commitment to embrace these immigrants and to help them to prove that they are halachically Jewish.
Forgive me if I cannot truly understand it. If ultimately you are committed to the same halakha, if ultimately this person will have to go through the same kind of hell, if ultimately most of them will find it very difficult to become Jews or to be registered as Jews or to marry Jews, what real difference will you make?
I will explain you in a minute if you will allow.
You will smile, you will be more polite.
No, it's not a question of smiling. I would like to smile, but that's not the issue. I want to see every immigrant that comes to Israel, and we hope and we look forward for most of the Jews all over the diaspora to come and to make Aliyah. We want to embrace them, and we want to help them to prove that they are Jewish. What do I mean by saying helping them? For instance, we have more than 800,000 Russian immigrants that live here in Israel since 1990, or that immigrated to Israel since 1990. They have no document that approves that they are halachically Jewish because under the Russian sovereignty, there was no ketubah and no religious marriage.
So you will forgo the document?
No, wait a minute. What are we doing now? We in Zohar, I'm not coming out of the blue. I'm coming after 17 years of working with these people. We opened 2 offices in former Soviet Union. We opened more than 3 and 4 offices. Today, by the way, we opened a new office in Nazareth. Its role is to help these Russians to prove that they are Jewish. How do we do that? We go to the Red Cross list that exists since the World War II. We go to the archives of the KGB. We will open every stone that will help us to prove that people are Jewish halachically. We will not change anything halachically.
Exactly.
But we will be 100% flexible with bureaucracy, 0% flexible with halacha.
That's exactly my question. How flexible can you be? From my perspective, again, from my perspective as a secular liberal person, I read that you oppose calling a homosexual a pervert.
What?
אתה לא תקרא לו סוטה, נכון? להומוסקסואל אתה לא תקרא סוטה, אתה לא תגיד שהוא פרוורטי. But will you...
Sorry for not knowing the word in English.
זה בסדר.
עברנו לעברית.
לא, זה חשוב שנמשיך באנגלית.
Okay.
But will you embrace him? Will you encourage a student of yours to endeavor and to find his true sexual inclination?
Since we speak about a sensitive issue, I want to be very precise, so I will speak in Hebrew.
אין בעיה.
If you forgive me. אם אני הבנתי נכון את השאלה, האם אני אחבק גם אנשים שהם בעלי נטיות...
ובא אליך ילד מבולבל ואומר לך, הרב, אני לא בטוח מה הנטייה המינית שלי. אתה תעודד אותו לברר אותה, את הנטייה המינית האמיתית שלו? אתה תגיד לו, אני אקבל אותך ככה וככה? אתה תגיד לו, זה בסדר גמור, ילד?
אני רוצה לחלק בין 2 נושאים. יש נושא אחד הלכתי, שהוא האם מותרים יחסים הומוסקסואליים, ואני כמי שמחויב להלכה לגמרי, אני אגיד לו זה אסור על פי ההלכה. וזה אסור, ואני לא מתיר אסורים. אני לא בעל בית על התורה, אני מחויב לתורה לגמרי. אם השאלה תהיה, האם בגלל שזו החלטתו או בחירתו, אני זורק אותו החוצה, אני בועט בו, אני מזלזל בו, התשובה היא לא. אני רואה בו אדם כמו אדם שמחלל שבת, כמו אדם שאוכל חזיר, אני לא מסכים עם ההתנהגות הזאת, אני לא מסכים עם ההתנהגות הזאת, אני גם לא מסכים עם ההתנהגות הזאת, אבל אני לא אגיד שהוא יותר גרוע ממישהו מחלל שבת או ממישהו עושה דברים אחרים.
Might it be that the damage, Rabbi Stav, that the damage caused by the people that you're trying to run against now is already irreversible, that so many Israelis have lost faith and have lost any kind of connection and association with the religious establishment because of the way that we experienced you guys, these guys, for so many years?
As a Jew, I could never believe that we have the privilege to be desperate. As long as the candle is lighting...
You sound like Shimon Peres.
Oh. I'm not sure that I agree with all the dreams of Shimon Peres, but I definitely agree with the fact that we should remain always optimistic. And we believe in tshuva. We believe in tikkun. We believe in the world that is fixing itself, and we are the people that are committed, that are obliged to promote this world. So if you ask me, was there a damage created in the last couple of decades? The answer is positive. Is it irreversible?
Which kind of damage? How would you diagnose and define that damage?
Various kinds of damages. Coercion causes hatred, causes ignorance. The fact that people feel that they are coerced to do things that they don't want to do is causing them to hate the entire heritage that we as Jews have to share. We want to share with them and we want to share with the entire world. So if the question is whether we paid price, the answer is positive. Is it reversible? The answer is positive. We can fix it. We can do things different. As a matter of fact, when I go in the streets today, I see from all over the edges of the society. And we have a diversity of groups in the Jewish society in Israel. But I see among the Chilonim, the secular, among the ultra-Orthodox, among the regular observants, among all groups, I see a desire, I see a thirst for a different type of rabbinate that will convey messages in a way that people will be able to be inspired and will be able to open their ears.
Forgive me now for the shallow question. How come Bibi Netanyahu doesn't understand that? Why doesn't he want you to be chief rabbi?
First of all, I never heard that he doesn't understand that. And, you know, in the last couple of months, I learned to know that you should never believe what you see in the headlines of the papers or in the media. And I guess as a journalist, you could share a few anecdotes that will approve what I'm saying now. So I never talked to Netanyahu, so I don't know what his approach, what is his approach.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Likud is not endorsing you.
There are many Knesset members and ministers in the Likud that are endorsing me publicly and not publicly, but I guess you better ask this question to the Prime Minister.
Would you bet, if you were me, would you bet on you?
I didn't understand the question.
אם היית אני, היית מציע לי לשים כסף על זה שאתה לוקח? לא כסף, מה זה משנה? I'm not sure that you can answer this question. Well, but how do you assess your chances? That's really the question.
Let me tell you two answers to the question. First of all, I'm determined to win. And Bezrat Hashem, and Bezrat 80 out of the 150 voters, I hope to win. But if you want to know the second answer, which is not less important, we actually win already. The fact that these issues have been raised to the National League of the agenda of the Israeli society is already a victory. Things that were never discussed in a regular home, in secular homes, people that never felt that these issues relate to them and are relevant to them are so interested, are looking forward for that change. And actually, they express their need and their desire to see Judaism being exposed to them and being accessed to them in a different way. We have achieved already our goal. Bezrat Hashem, we will continue that struggle. And Bezrat Hashem, I'm intending to win.
הרב דוד סתיו, תודה רבה.